Hello everybody, Akai here, and welcome back to 4Kings Slots or Casino and Slots. And in today's video, I decided we will do a short video, mostly just talking about why playing slot games are probably by far the worst game to really make any progress, let alone any money on. Slot games or slot type games, while they offer great bonuses in the bonus games, and of course they can kind of offer high paying rewards, they are probably by far some of the worst overall paying games out there. I mean, 9 out of 10 times on a slot like title or slot game type, you're actually going to win. And you see it here how sometimes you will win, but such a small, meager amount most of the time that it doesn't really make sense to really, to really keep playing it unless you just have a load of money or load of chips or money that you just want to waste. And most of these slot games you'll see me go to, really are the same thing. You notice that they're basically the same thing. You don't win very often off them. I mean, unless you get wild cards or you always get the bonus game, which, let's face it, slot games are rigged to win. You're never going to truly see the big jackpots too often. So, I mean, in my opinion, slot titles are worthless to play, especially if you're kind of like in that point of wanting to make money or even just wanting to get money off, off playing slots. Now, something like this temple one, I mean, in this temple type game or temple style game, you do kind of have control, but 9 out of 10 times you still will lose, or it's still rigged to lose for the most part. So, I mean, even on this like temple title slot machine, you'll see that it's mostly just rigged to lose. I mean, you're going to lose, even though you do have somewhat control of it. And I do like playing this slot machine from time to time. It's just rigged to lose most of the time. So, even though you do have somewhat of a control when it comes to playing it, 9 out of 10 times, let's face it. 9 out of 10 times, let's face it, you're probably going to lose on these slot machines. And these slot machines, even if you do win, it's such a meager amount compared to what you bet. It's such a meager amount. You're still kind of losing money off of it. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a machine in these electronic machines that you still can win off of. In fact, there are two. The first one is, of course, blackjack. Blackjack is not so rigged to lose. In blackjack, or in video blackjack, you're not guaranteed to lose. You can kind of control it. And to much of a degree, you still can win for the most part in games like this, like video blackjack. It's not the best way to win. You'll still not win as much money as you would playing the table games. But if you had to play a video game, a video casino game, because you're not interested in the table games, or you just are like, well, I don't really want to play with all these other people, I just want to be kind of alone. Video blackjack is one of the few games you can play alone and still make a decent amount of money. And mostly this is because you're in control. The game only goes through maybe like 1 or 2 decks in total on this video, video blackjack. And as long as you applied my blackjack rules and my blackjack my blackjack tips in a previous video, which I did a while back ago, then you should be able to win. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still one other game that you can still guarantee a possibility of winning. And that is video poker. Video Poker or Video Jacks and higher, or Video Jacks or higher, is another game, or should I say Jacks or better. Video Poker or Jacks or better is another game that you're guaranteed to have control at winning. In fact, 9 out of 10 times, if you play it correctly, you will probably win money off of it. Now, it's not always guaranteed for you to win money, and I will go over my tips for playing video blackjack or video poker eventually, but that will not be today. Today's video is just mostly me focusing on the factor of, telling you why, why in many ways, games like video slots, like slots or whatnot, don't win. Are not actually going to help you win the game, So, yeah. With that being said, that is, sort of the point of this video. But with that being said, I mean, hopefully this has helped you understand that playing the slots games, while they are single titles, while they are meant to be for those who just don't want to play or interact on the table, they're not always the best way to win. So, I mean, this is just my example. I will explain how to play video poker, or should I say jacks or better, on a future date. But with that being said, hopefully this has helped you understand and get an idea for, why slot games are not the best game to play. But like I said, I will go over jacks or better or video poker on a future day. But with that being said, yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on this video. Hopefully this has helped you understand and get better at playing stuff like 4King Slot and Casino, or even, for that matter, maybe applying these tips and tricks off real life. Now, none of these tips and tricks are guaranteed to help you win or make you an absolute winner. Most of these are just general tips to help you get better and to help you make sure that you are wise with your bets. But with that being said, I am usually live on Twitch. You can watch me live on, hopefully you like this video. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video. If you like this video, you know what to do already, I told you. But if you want to see what I do live on Twitch, I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Akerai. I don't usually stream this because Twitch doesn't integrate it or hasn't integrated it yet, but I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. With that being said, thank you everyone for joining me, and until the next one, this is Akerai signing out and saying farewell, everyone.